Start by telling us, what are some of your fondest memories, some of the best things that happened over your 4 years at Wausau West?
I think one vivid memory that I just remember every year is homecoming week and the celebration that we'd have at the end of the week. And every year, like for a week, we would dress up in different costumes or different kind of wardrobe things. And then at the end, there'd be a big assembly and we play different games and you compete against your classes and stuff. And it's just kind of fun to get everybody together in the beginning of the year.
And make fun of the freshmen?
Yeah.
Right?
That's always fun.
Are there teachers that come to mind or classes that come to mind where you think that was really a highlight of my time in high school?
One that comes to mind is chemistry and AP chemistry with Mr. Brazen. Going into chemistry, I know I was really kind of worried about it being not so easy for me, I guess, but he made it really enjoyable, and I hadn't planned on taking AP chemistry, but he kind of like persuaded me to do it, and now I really enjoyed the sciences that much more, and now I'm going into a science field.
Oh wow, so it's a class that really changed your direction.
Yeah, I had already kind of planned the science route, but that just kind of like confirmed that like this is what I want to go into.
So then after graduation, what are you going to do?
The end goal is to become a doctor, so I'm going to University of Minnesota Rochester, which is just a school for health sciences. So it works right with Mayo Clinic in Rochester. So it's kind of like, it's really exciting because everything is oriented towards the sciences and stuff. Even like the sociology classes and stuff, it's oriented towards stuff like in the medical field or topics that can be related.
Of course, medical is a big, broad field. Mm-hmm. Do you have ideas of what specifically you'd like to practice, or is that a decision for later?
Right now, my plan is to become an OB, obstetrician, but I know that like things could change, and when I get more exposed to the different aspects of the medical field, that could definitely change, and my eyes could be open to things I don't even know about yet.
What are some of the best things about going to Wausau West?
I really like the mod schedule and just being able to kind of learn how to orient your own time, and it really, for me, like made it easier for me to learn how to set goals and like stick with them, and like you have the options to slack off and maybe not like just hang out with your friends in the off mods, but through the years I've just learned that it's like the importance of like managing your time and using every time you have to your full advantage.
What are some of your other outside interests from beyond school, and do they tie into extracurricular things that you've done?
I've been a part of a group at Aspires Hospital, which is called Medical Explorers. So that kind of, I got introduced to that through one of the classes here. So then I did that, and then there are some other activities that I've done. Like there was National Youth Leadership Conference for Advanced Medicine and Healthcare, which I got, and I went to Chicago for. It's another like medicine camp that I went to. That was really exciting, and just kind of like I took medical terminology here and kind of got like a little insight of like the medical world, and then going to a camp like that kind of made it real.
The Aspires program sounds really interesting because that would be a chance to see a real world or a real life setting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was really like you can read about like the life of a doctor and kind of like have a teacher tell you about it or stuff, but like just talking one-on-one with nurses and doctors from the actual hospital just made it so more real, and we got to do like tours of the hospital and stuff and like looking into their realm, and it just made it so much more real and made me realize like I really want to do that.
So getting closer to it made you more interested in it, but did you find that some of your perceptions of what that career was like are a little bit different as you actually got that experience?
One thing I just remember them stressing a lot was like when you think of a doctor, you think of a lot of patient interactions and stuff, and there's a lot of paperwork too, being a doctor, and a lot of outside work and research, and like once you become a doctor, it's not just seeing patients, fixing them. You never stop learning, so everything's changing, and the medical stuff is always advancing. So
there's going to be a new superintendent in the Wausau schools right after you leave. What would you tell someone who's brand new to the school district and gets to run things about Wausau West High School, and would you make any suggestions to them?
I would say I know a lot of people that don't go to West, they have questions about the mod system, and my friend that goes to East is always like, I don't know how you guys do it. It sounds so confusing. And I would just say, like, to have them understand that the mod system really does benefit our students here, even though, like, for some people it might seem scary at first and it might not be the right fit for them, but for the majority of people it really does help.
There are going to be some people hearing us talking, they're going to say mod schedule. It's where different classes are of different lengths, and students have some more free time also that could be independent study or meeting with teachers or just hang out in the commons. So it's more what you put into it is what you get out of it.
Yeah, it's definitely different because it's not the normal like 9-period day or 8 periods, and it's unstructured time. So the teachers aren't telling you what to do. You kind of have to manage your own time and decide, oh, I'm going to go to this resource center and work on math or science, and you kind of really have to be dedicated and just manage your own time well. Take some responsibility.
What advice would you give to an incoming freshman?
I would say high school can definitely be fun, and there will be a lot of times where you're going to have to make the decision on whether to have fun or stick to your studies, but I think with a level head you can definitely manage both. But don't let the fun of high school get to your head, and just definitely like pay attention to your studies and stuff too.
There are some high-achieving students who are looking for the future, that they know what their plan is. You seem like you're like that. Has high school rushed by for you, or have you had some time to enjoy the here and now over the last 4 years?
I think there's definitely been times where school definitely got stressful, and classes, I had to try harder than others, and I had to dedicate more time to, but there's definitely been a lot of highlights where I've had a lot of amazing times with my friends and just different activities and clubs and stuff. So I think you definitely have time for both.
Well, congratulations on your graduation.
Thank you.